My name is Andrew Rees. I'm originally from Eastern Canada, a small town called Fredericton, from the province of New Brunswick. I was lucky enough to get an opportunity to move to New Zealand for a postdoctoral fellowship at Victoria University in 2013, and I've been here ever since. And I made my way through the ranks, and now I'm a lecturer in environmental science at Victoria University of Wellington. So New Brunswick, very rural province, 750,000 people in the whole place, so nature was easy to find. And I grew up in a suburb that was adjacent to a university-owned science woodlot, so it's essentially a preserved forest for scientific research. And every weekend I was either camping or playing with friends in the woods. And growing up and going through university, my father took us fishing all the time, and New Brunswick has beautiful rivers and beautiful lakes, and it was just kind of this love of freshwater systems, going into the rivers, turning up the rocks to see what kind of things were growing, and then putting on a fly to match that thing and try to fish. It's very fun. So I've always loved the outdoors. I got into this field of work because it's very hands-on and applied science, and I get to interact with a host of wonderful people that actually care about the work that I'm doing because it relates to the landscape that they live on. When I first arrived, I had a multitude of options, and I just decided to work at Lake Pauanui. So I've been working at Lake Pauanui for 6 years now, and we've essentially been using environmental reconstructions to look at how water quality has changed over the last 3,000 years or so. You talk to people who remember swimming in places that were fine mere decades ago. So the rate of change has been really dramatic. And communicating science now is more important than ever because it's really easy to normalize these new states. It'll only take a generation to think, oh, this lake has always had these blooms. I've never swam in this lake. This is how it is. And we're at this point where we can try to stop that and try to remind people that actually, no, this lake has only become like this recently. And it used to be a place where you could harvest food or go for a swim. And having that impact and Lakes 380, the science that we're doing is directly aimed at that, is really, really rewarding.